Applying group dynamics to the hashtag Fees Must Fall movement. The hashtag Fees Must Fall movement was a strong social movement led by South African students in 2015. They protested against high university fees because many students could not afford their education. This movement showed group dynamics in action as students came together, influenced each other, developed leaderships, and stayed united. According to Iris Edler, 2024, social movements happens when people feel that the system is unfair and they want change. The documentary Everything Must Fall shows students marching together, facing police resistance and standing together for a common goal. All are examples of group dynamics. Group formation and the reason students joined. Foresight 2014 states that people join group when they share the same goal. Hashtag Fees Must Fall students join a group because they could not afford expensive university fees and wanted education to be accessible to everyone. Bridge IDS 2022 explains that social movement arise when people see inequality in society. In the video, Wits, UCT, Stellenbosch, and other university students came together to demand change. Uhuru Digital 2018. The majority of students today still cannot afford tuition fees. Scholarships and funding help some students, but others cannot afford tuition fees. This image of students marching together show their shared identity and purpose. Group structure, norms, and conformity. Foresight 2014 states that groups need structure to stay organized. Students follow groups norms in hashtag Fees Must Fall, wearing black to show unity, changing slogan to stay motivated, showing up to protest even under threats. Sheinberg and Louwensberg 2017 authors states that social movements are strong as long as members cooperate and obeyed by rules. In the video, the students protested as a group, carried placards and chanted Fees Must Fall, showing how conformity stagnate the movement. Uhuru Digital 2018. The photograph shows students chanting and they dressed in black, showing their solidarity and commitment. Influence and power. Foresight 2014 discussed that social influence is important in social movement. Hashtag Fees Must Fall students influenced each other through informational influence. Students presumed protest could change government policies. Normative influence. They took part in the protest to be accepted by others. Interpersonal influence. Students were encouraged to protest by leaders. Bridge IDS 2022 explain how social movements use social media to create awareness. In the video, hashtags like hashtag Fees helped students mobilize protest quickly. Uhuru Digital 2018. This picture of students using social media to create awareness, showing how online activism facilitated offline protests. Power also had an effect on the movement. Foresight 2014 stated that referent power happens when leaders inspire their followers. Students follow leaders who inspired them. Uhuru Digital 2018 shows that coercive power was applied by the police as they fired rubber bullets and tear gas to end the protest. Bass 1990 describes that transformational leadership helps in inspiring hope. Student leaders inspire students to keep fighting for their rights, even though it was hard, but they keep on fighting. This is a picture of police using rubber bullets and tear gas on protest, showing coercive power being used on students. Leadership and status. Foresight 2014 recommends that good leadership renders movement successful. In hashtag Fees Must Fall, there were different types of leadership. Autocratic leadership, decisions were made rapidly by leaders. Democratic leadership, students had a part in deciding protest strategies. Transformational leadership, leaders motivated students to keep fighting. This is a picture of Mcebo Dlamini, a student leader speaking to a crowd, showing how leadership impacted the movement. Uhuru Digital 2018 shows that leaders like Nopendulum Mkhatshwa and Fasiha Hassan played a big role in organizing the protest. Leadership maintained the students' attention on what they were protesting about. Sheinberg and Lawrence Berry 2017 suggest that successful movements need leaders who know how to balance leadership and cooperation so that the different perspectives within the group are respected. Group cohesion and performance. Foresight 2014 contends that group cohesion renders movement stronger, but too much cohesion cause problems. This photo shows students debating tactics which suggests that not all protesters were united in how they should respond to change. Uhuru Digital 2018 explains that a few students wanted peaceful protest, but others wanted more aggressive action. These differences showed that too much cohesion causes conflict. Forge 2014 suggests that group dynamics shape social change. When people unite, they become strong and can challenge injustice. Iris Edler 2024 stated that sustained social movement require ongoing momentum and adaptation. Reflecting on this movement, I see that protests are necessary, but they require leadership, unity, and strategy to succeed. Today, students still fight for fair education, proving that collective action never stops. Bastard 1990 states that transformational leadership creates lasting change. Hashtag Fees Must Fall proves that students' voice matters. By applying group dynamics, we understand how movements grow, succeed, and face challenges. Hashtag Fees Must Fall taught us that when groups stand together, they can create a real change.